I'm planning to use this channel for everyday English learning, and what better topic than something I'm genuinely into. I picked up the DJI Osmo Action 6 to go alongside my Action 5 Pro, mainly because the 6 has a macro lens available, which solves the minimum focus distance problem, and on top of that it has an adjustable aperture, which is a massive deal. I ran my tests in my high-tech lab to keep things legit. All distances are in centimeters. The distance marker cards were secured at the appropriate positions using a specially developed tool that bears a striking resemblance to a clothespin. First up, I compared the two cameras head-to-head, same settings on both, including f2.8, which is fixed on the 5 Pro. We are not looking at white balance today. Sharpness looks pretty much identical at first glance. Zoom in though, and you can see a slight edge for the Action 6. Setting the 5 Pro aside, let's look at what difference the aperture actually makes on the Action 6 with the stock lens. A noticeable difference only shows up in the 10 to 20 cm range. Now for the real star of the show, the macro lens. It's not cheap, and to make things worse, you also have to buy the camera, since it won't fit the Action 5 Pro. So this lens is what solves the short focus distance problem. It adjusts continuously between 3 positions. I tested all 3 in the high-tech lab at f2.0 and f4.0 across macro, portrait and landscape modes. Let's start with f2.0. Distant elements are blurry due to the macro setting, while landscape mode pushes the focus point further out. But what we are really interested in here is macro mode. The numbers are noticeably sharper. Now the same thing at f4.0. In macro mode the background is still blurry, just less so. Macro mode works nicely here too. A wider aperture, f2.0, gives you a shallower depth of field, so if you want to separate your subject from the background with a nice blur, f2.0 is your friend. f4.0 gives you a longer focal plane and more margin for error if you don't want to risk going out of focus. The goal determines which aperture you should use. So if you know exactly what you are doing, or you have had a chance to measure the distance precisely, or you have just built up enough experience, go with f2.0. If you want to play it safe, stick with f4.0. That bears a striking resemblance to a clothespin.